Burnley nil, Arsenal 2. Was there any doubt that Arsenal could win away from home at Burnley? Now, don't get me wrong, Burnley has been a tough place to go to. There's been the occasional draw here and there, and when you face teams like Burnley, it is difficult at times, especially since they're compact, they park the bus, they focus more on defense, and it can be really difficult to break them down. But overall, I'm really happy that Arsenal were able to get the win against Burnley, and we have our amazing weapon, which is set pieces. And we're going to talk about the goals, we're going to talk about certain players, but if we were to look at the statistics, we've literally dominated them in majority of the facets, right? 13 shots compared to their 4, 9 shots on target compared to their 1. We've had 56% of possession, and overall it was a great day for Arsenal Football Club. Now, in terms of their lineup, it's so funny like seeing Carl Walker be at that team, and they've got Dubravka, who's done very well at Newcastle, and to see him at Burnley is very good in my opinion. I mean, like, it helps them, especially with a goalkeeper like that. But overall, with Arsenal, we've been able to get the job done, especially with our starting 11, which has pretty much been the consistent starting 11 throughout this entire season. Trossard on the left, Eze, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, obviously with Odegaard not there, but Eze has been coming in and he's been able to really blend in well, in my opinion. There are things that can improve, but overall things are fine. And the defense of Arsenal has been nothing short of absolutely 10 out of 10 outstanding. In my opinion, they've been absolutely the highlight of the season. All the defenders deserve a pat on the back. You know, it's been a month since Arsenal have been able to concede a goal, really, which is absolutely fantastic. Arteta has got the Manager of the Month award, which is very good. Congratulations to him. And if we were to look at like some of the other things as well, our defense has just been amazing. And in terms of some of the team statistics, in terms of 9 games we've yet to lose, and I think we've won the last 5. So overall, Arsenal as a whole, as a team, have been on form. Things are clicking, things are going really well, and we just gotta hope that it continues and we can progress. Now, it's going to be difficult, especially with the upcoming fixtures that are going to come up, especially when we play against the likes of Chelsea and Bayern Munich and those sorts of teams, which are going to come very soon, especially now that we're in November. But we just got to take games as they come along, especially with Sunderland next week, with Granit Xhaka and Sunderland doing quite well in the Premier League, to be honest with you. So we just got to take games game by game, really. Now, with some of the players, this guy is going to grow more on people the more games happen, and I'm talking about Victor Gyokeres. Now, he's been a story throughout this entire season. People have been expecting the world of him, people have been expecting so much, and I don't blame them. And there are people that have mixed opinions about him, but I think he'll start to grow more on people as the season progresses, because as I've said, when he first joined the club, he needs time to assimilate, he needs time to get used to the team and the league, especially compared to how it was in Sporting and how it is at Arsenal Football Club. Gyokeres is running 2 kilometers more per game compared to when he's at Sporting. He is pressing the team relentlessly, he's applying high pressure, and he's making life difficult for them. Although in games where he doesn't score the goals, he does tire their defense out to the point where it allows other players to come through and get goals. Now, yes, you can say it's set pieces and stuff like that, but that is what Gyokeres does. And I thought his first half that he played, although he was subbed off in the second half, was really good. He was able to do well in his hold-up plays, and the passes he was doing was very superb. That ball that he did where he switched the play to Trossard was amazing, and for Trossard to cross it into Declan Rice to get the header was very well. And with Gyokeres, the goal that he scored, look, I don't care how you score goals, I don't care if they're screamers or if they're tap-ins, and in this case it's a header into the goal, which is like a yard away. A goal's a goal, and the more goals that Gyokeres scores, the more it helps the team, and the more it helps himself gain more confidence, because that's what we need. And this is what we need from our striker, especially from a guy who's literally played the majority of our games this season. I mean, he hasn't been rested as much. In the Carabao Cup he didn't play, which is really good, and we can see how much rotation affects players when they're able to get rest, because they're able to play 100% the next game. And that's what we need from all of our players, and that's why the bench and the depth of the squad is absolutely imperative. It's so needed, because last season we didn't have that, and this season we do. I thought with Bukayo Saka, he's got opportunities this game, but he just wasn't able to capitalize on them. I think if there were another day that he probably would have scored the chances that he received, but it is where it is. Well. And with Declan Rice, I was happy with what I was seeing him to do today. He was able to press, he was able to dribble the ball forward, get past players, and he was more on the ball today than I usually see of him, which is really good. And with some of the subs that came on, I'm happy that Hincapié was able to come on. We really need to utilize our depth and make sure that they get match fit and match ready. I mean, we saw the likes of Norgard come on and he had a shot, but he was unable to score. But overall, as a whole, this entire game, it was solid from Arsenal away from home, and that's the only thing we can hope from them. Win more games, win as many, like just win as much as you can, so we can hopefully do something in this Premier League, because I know we've literally reached November and people can still say it's early days, and it is probably early days, but if we keep up this form, who knows. But yeah, on to Sunderland next week. That's my thoughts on the video, especially with the Premier League. I know we're going to play Slavia Praha on Tuesday, so we're going to probably see a lot of rotation there. But what are your thoughts on the video? Please like and subscribe, leave something in the comments below, and hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.